A very good morning everyone. Welcome to EduTap. So welcome to today's general awareness fast track revision session. So I welcome to you all. Guys, if you can hear my voice, if my audio is loud and clear to you all, and if my video is also visible, please send a thumbs up in the chat box. Please send a thumbs up in the chat box if my audio is loud and clear to you all. So guys, again a very warm welcome to you all. Welcome to today's general awareness revision session. First of all, a very warm thank you and regards for the wonderful response that you are giving to our early morning 8 o'clock fast track revision session. We will continue with this series, and on the same note we will also be continuing with the revision session, which I will be presenting to you live at 11:30 a.m. every Saturday, right? So let's get started with today's session. But first I would like to request to you all, okay, thank you Janni for sending a thumbs up. So let's get started with today's session. So the first question that I have for you is that which bank has received scheduled payment bank status from RBI? So we know that there are payment banks and then there are scheduled banks, right? So this bank has received the scheduled payment bank status. The options are Fino Payment Bank, India Post Payments Bank, Airtel Payments Bank, Jio Payments Bank, or Paytm Payments Bank. Come on guys, question number 1, please mark your right answer in the chat box. The right answer for question number 1, hi Agnik. So the right answer for question number 1 is Paytm Payments Bank, right? So moving on to question number 2, who has won the Young Geospatial Award? So Young Geospatial Scientist Award. The options are Vivek Bindra, Sanjeev Bansal, Rajneesh Kumar, Rupesh Goyal, or Rajat Sharma. Question number 2, the right answer. Right, so very good guys for your answers for question number 1. The right answer for question number 2, yes, it is Rupesh Goyal, that is option D, right? So moving on to question number 3. What is the theme of Human Rights Day 2021? So Human Rights Day that was recently marked. What is the theme for 2021 for Human Rights Day? The options are youth standing up for human rights, stand up for someone's rights today, our rights, our freedom always, let's stand up for equality, justice and human dignity, equality reducing inequalities, advancing human rights. So the right answer for question number 3, it is option E, right? So moving on to question number 4, recently which country has fined Amazon $1.3 billion for abuse of market dominance? So we are talking about one of the biggest fines ever imposed on the company, right? The options are France, Spain, China, UK, or Italy. So which of these countries has fined a $1.3 billion of fine on Amazon? The right answer is Italy, right? Option E. So moving on to question number 5, which new app has been launched by Ministry of Education? So the options are Adhyayan Setu, Shiksha Setu, Bhasha Setu, Bhasha Sangam, or Shiksha Sangam. Now this is an initiative which we have read about that was launched by the Ministry of Education, right? And they have now come up with the app on that initiative that is called Bhasha Sangam. So what is the aim of Bhasha Sangam? To bring different people of different regions together by making them learn a few everyday greetings, words, lines that we use in everyday, like hello, good morning, how are you, in different languages, right? So that is the main purpose of Bhasha Sangam. They have come up with the app for that. Moving on to question number 6, which bank has signed a MOU with Centrum Housing Finance Limited for a housing loan under co-lending model mechanism? Now why is this so important? Because the Indian Express covered a wholesome article on this particular news. So whenever a newspaper like Indian Express, The Hindu, or PIB come up with articles which are, you know, a bit lengthy in nature, give full description, we need to go in the details, in the technical details of that particular news. So the right answer for question number 6 is Bank of Baroda, right? So moving on to question number 7, which company has opened an office at Cyber Hub in Gurugram? Now this is their first and standalone office in Asia. So that is why it becomes really important for us to remember this. Which company has opened an office at Cyber Hub Gurugram? The options are Twitter, Instagram, Meta, Apple or YouTube. The right answer for question number 7, it is Meta. Meta, previously known as Facebook, right? So we all know that, right? So moving on to question number 8. Who has become the first woman president of Pennsylvania State University? The options are Janet Yellen, Rival Scott, Priya Sharma, Neeli Bindpodi or Pallavi Mehta. Who are we talking about? We are talking about first women president of Pennsylvania State University. The right answer for question number 8 is Neeli Bindpodi, right? So why is this important? Again, because she is an Indian American and she is the first woman to be appointed as the president of the Pennsylvania State University, right? So moving on to question number 9. Which company has signed an MOU with ISRO to strengthen R&D of NAVIC messaging service? So this is a sort of messaging service, right? A very unique name, so you can remember it by that. R&D means research and development. So ISRO has signed an MOU with which of the following companies for research and development of NAVIC messaging service? The options are Nokia, Apple, Vivo, Samsung or Oppo India. The right answer for this particular question is Oppo India, right? So moving on to question number 10. According to Reporters Without Borders, so this is an organization, right? Which country is the world's biggest captor of journalists? So which country is the biggest captor of journalists? The option are India, Pakistan, USA, China or Bangladesh. The right answer is, for question number 10, it is China, right? Very good, guys. A few names I would like to take from the chat box. Agnik, Janni, Rohan, IT, very good participation. Kudos to you all. So moving on to next question, that is question number 11. Which Indian state or UT has the highest number of registered electric vehicles as per the data registered by Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways? So we are talking about highest number of registered electric vehicles as per the data of December 2021. The options are Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Karnataka, West Bengal or Haryana. So question number 11, the right answer is Uttar Pradesh, right? So in today's, or I have realized in most of the news in this particular week, there was a lot of mention about Uttar Pradesh. So Uttar Pradesh was in limelight. So there are a lot of news related to Uttar Pradesh. We will be covering them in the upcoming slides as well. Recently, who has been honored with coveted Royal Gold Medal 2021? The options are Rajiv Bansal, Anjana Kashyap, Shalini Sharma, Rajat Sharma or Balkrishna Doshi. The right answer for question number 12, come on guys, this is a very important news. The right answer for question number 12 is Balkrishna Doshi, right? Moving on to question number 13, India has won how many medals in the 4th Asian Youth Para Games? So this is one of the highest number of medals that we have ever won at Asian Youth Para Games. The right answer for question number 13, it is 41, right? So moving on to question number 14, Haidarpur wetland has got the status of Ramsar site. It is located in which state? So sorry for this, I will correct that. So Haidarpur wetland that has recently got the status of Ramsar site is located in which of the following states? The right answer for question number 14, it is Uttar Pradesh, right? Two more facts that you need to remember. It is the 47th Ramsar site of India, right? And 9th Ramsar site of Uttar Pradesh. Now why is this important? Because Uttar Pradesh has the highest number of Ramsar sites in India, right? So this makes it really important for you to remember this, right? Moving on to question number 15, Saryu Canal project has been inaugurated in which of the following cities? Now we are talking about a city in which the Saryu Canal project is inaugurated. The options are Jaipur, Lucknow, Pathankot, Balrampur or Bhopal. The right answer for question number 15, come on guys. The right answer for question number 15, it is Balrampur, right? So moving on to question number 16, which bank has won 2 Digidhan awards by METI for highest Bheem UPI transactions? Now tell me whether or not this is very important. Yes, it is very important, because a bank has basically achieved the target of maximum percentage of UPI Beam transactions, right? The options are IDFC First Bank, Nainital Bank, IndusInd Bank, IDBI Bank or Karnataka Bank. The right answer is Karnataka Bank. So moving on to question 17, which telemedicine network has become first to get ISO 131331 2021 certification? Now, the important point to note over here, first of all, just remember that it is a certification for a telemedicine network, right? So that basically shortens down our the horizon in which we have to look out for the answers. Secondly, it has received the ISO certification from British standards, right? So no, you could remember this numbering as well, nothing difficult in that, 13.13.1 2021, right? But just remember that it is a British certification given to a British ISO certification given to a telemedicine company. The right answer is Apollo Telehealth, right? So moving on to question number 18, who has been awarded the Kalinga Literary Women Award? Remember, Women Award. So just looking at the question carefully is very important in such news. The right answer for question number 18, it is Divya Datta. So Divya Datta, who is a Bollywood actress, has received the Kalinga Literary Women Award, right? So moving on to question number 19, which organization has released a report titled Preventing a Lost Decade? Urgent action to reverse the devastating impact of COVID-19 on children and young people. Prevailing a lost decade. So what are we trying to share the message over here? Basically, all the students who are going to schools, the students who belong to a community where conflicts and riots are a big issue, school becomes a major part of their life, which brings them out of their misery. Now the COVID pandemic has brought back those mishappenings in their life, and that is the point of Preventing a Lost Decade report. That is what the report is trying to emphasize on the fact, right? The report has been released by UNICEF. So that is the right answer for this question. Moving on to question number 20, who has won FIDE World Chess Championship 2021 for the 5th consecutive time, right? We are talking about World Chess Championship for 5th consecutive time by FIDE. The options are Anish Gir, Wang Hao, Alexander Grishik, Ding Laren or Magnus Carlsen. No need for the introduction, it is Magnus Carlsen, right? So he has become the world champion for 5th time, right? So moving on to question number 21, what is India's rank in the World Talent Report 2021? The options are 42, 38, 54, 56 or 61. The right answer is it is 56, right? So India's rank in World Talent Report 2021, it is 56, right? So moving on to question number 22, which country is going to ban young people from buying cigarettes? Now, why is this question correct? Well, the country has announced all those born after 2008 would be permanently banned from buying cigarettes in their lifetime, right? So basically they are banning young people from buying cigarettes in their entire lifetime. All those who are born after 2008 will be under this ban. So the options are Jordan, France, Australia, Fiji or New Zealand. The right answer is New Zealand. Very good, guys. Moving on to question number 23, which bank in collaboration with NPCI has launched on-the-go wearable keychain? So we are talking about a wearable keychain that will help in the faster payments. The options are HDFC Bank, City Union Bank, ICICI Bank, Yes Bank or IDBI Bank. The right answer for question number 23, it is City Union Bank. Moving on to question number 22, when is Vijay Divas marked? So Vijay Divas कब मनाते हैं? The options are 15th December, 16th December, 17th December, 18th December or 19th December. The right answer, it is option B. Very good, Manthan. The right answer is option B, that is 16th December. Moving on to question number 25, Indian government has approved a semiconductor project worth how many rupees crore? The options are 76,000, 7,600, 56,000, 5,600 or none of the above. So the recently approved semiconductor manufacturing project has been approved for 76,000 crore rupees, right? The project will include manufacturing of semiconductors and the display panels, right? So moving on to question number 26. Recently, Durga Puja from Kolkata has been added in UNESCO Dash Heritage List. Now this is a really, you could say a tricky sort of a question. The options are tangible, intangible, world, national, or none of the above. So whether it has been added in the UNESCO Tangible Heritage List, Intangible Heritage List, World Heritage List, or National Heritage List. The right answer, come on guys, I'll wait for you to answer this in the chat box. Very good Rohan, very good Manthan, Vishal, Paramita, Janni, Agnik, very good. It is intangible is the right answer. Very good guys. Moving on to question number 27. Recently, India's first green hydrogen microgrid project has been launched by which of the following power companies? I know you will answer this very easily. You guys are doing a fabulous job in the chat box. The right answer, it is NTPC. So right, moving on to question number 28. Which of the following space agencies has entered into the atmosphere of Sun? Now the atmosphere of Sun, there is a, you could say, atmosphere at which the sun, the atmosphere that is called the corona layer, right, from which the plasma of the sun is not allowed to escape. So basically it is sort of a shield around sun. So for the first time a spaceship, you could say space shuttle, has reached the atmosphere of the sun called corona. The right answer for that is NASA. So NASA launched that spaceship, right? So moving on to question number 29. Recently, who among the following has won Miss Universe 2021 crown? Again, the options are Endlin Castillo, Indra Meza, Harnaz Sandhu, Manushi Chiller, or Manasa Varanasi. The right answer for question number 29, it is Harnaz Sandhu, right? So moving on to question number 30. The Hornbill Festival, also known as Festival of Festivals, is celebrated in which of the following states? Mark this guys, this is one of the most important questions. I would really encourage you to also read about the Hornbill Festival, right? The right answer for question number 30, it is Nagaland. Question number 31. World's newest Formula 1 world champion Max Verstappen drives under the flag of which of the following countries? So name of the driver is Max Verstappen. He has won the World Formula 1 Drivers World Championship. He drives for which country? The options are Netherlands, Belgium, England, France, or Germany. The right answer for that is Netherlands, right? So he is a Belgian Dutch driver who drives for the Dutch flag, that is Netherlands, right? Which team does he represent? It is Red Bull, right? But so there are two sort of trophies in it, that are the Constructors Championship and the Drivers Championship. The Constructors Championship was not won by Red Bull but by Mercedes, right? Moving on to question number 32. Recently, who has been appointed as the new head of UNICEF? The options are Catherine Russell, Henrietta H. Fore, Antonio Guterres, Rajeshwari Chandrasekhar, or Joe Biden. The right answer for question number 32, it is Catherine Russell, right? So she will be replacing Henrietta H. Fore. So moving on to question number 33. Who has become the third bowler to take all 10 wickets in a single innings of a test match? The options are Ravindra Jadeja, R. Ashwin, Mitchell Santner, Ajaz Patel, or Adam Zampa. The right answer for question number 33, it is Ajaz Patel, right? So moving on to question number 34. Where are the headquarters of ISA located? Why are we covering this? We will discuss it in a moment. The options are Geneva, Switzerland, Berlin, Germany, Gurgaon, Haryana, Washington, United States, Paris, France. So the right answer for this is Gurgaon, Haryana, right? Sorry, it should have been India over here. I think this would have made the answer quite obvious. But why is this so important? Recently, ISA received the observer status from United Nations General Assembly, right? Moreover, ISA, as we know, International Solar Alliance, was launched by India and France, and it is one of the major organizations whose headquarters are in India, right? So this makes it really important, right? So moving on to question number 35. Recently, who has won Women's Tennis Association Player of the Year award? The options are Ash Barty Barbaro Krejcikova, Naomi Osaka, Ariana Sabnilka, or Gerbine Muguruza, right? So a lot of difficult names to pronounce over here. The right answer for question number 35, the most important thing to take away from the news would be the answer for the Women's Tennis Association Player of the Year award. So basically we could say who has been ranked 1 in World Tennis Association Player of the Year. The right answer is Ash Barty, right? Moving on to question number 36. Recently, who has been conferred the Asia's Most Creative Entrepreneur Award? Asia's Most Creative Entrepreneur Award. The options are Vivek Paul, Veena Sander, Shruti Sithara, Naina Roy, or Kunal Shah. The right answer for question number 36, it is Vivek Paul, right? So moving on to question number 37. What is the theme of Anti-Corruption Day 2021? Say no to bribe. Your right, your role, say no to corruption. Recover with integrity. Change starts from within. Say your no counts. So question number 37, the theme of Anti-Corruption Day, right? The right answer for question number 37, it is your right, your role, say no to corruption, right? So moving on to question number 38. Recently launched Ken Betwa project has been estimated to cost how much? So what is the cost of Ken Betwa river interlinking project, right? So the options are 67,705 crore rupees, 45,000 crore rupees, 51,000 crore rupees, 44,605 crore rupees, or 47,000 crore rupees. The right answer for question number 38, it is 44,605 crore rupees. So thank you very much guys for the awesome participation and the fabulous support and your love for the fast track series. If you haven't subscribed, by any chance if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates, right? Our Telegram channel link is in the description box below, through which you will be getting the PDF for today's session that will help you in the revision of the session in the future, right? So thank you very much for joining in. For any queries, for any support related queries, you can send us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. For any content related queries to general awareness, I am here for you. You may ask your questions in the chat box. I will try and answer them at my best, right? Again, thank you very much guys. I will be, I feel really proud to show this wall of fame, as I call it. So please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much, Janni, Vishal, Agnik, for the awesome participation. My pleasure presenting to you the important questions from the fast track revision series, right? So I think this is it for today then. Thank you very much for joining in. Signing off, Devanshu Gupta.